Welcome to FarmFusion Adventure. Welcome back, innovative gardeners. Are you ready to discover the simplest and most effective way to propagate roses from cuttings? In today's video, I'll guide you through the top techniques that guarantee quick root development and strong, healthy rose plants. Let's get started. Can you believe that with just an egg and a rose cutting, you can create blooming roses all year round? No, it's not magic, it's science mixed with a bit of creative gardening. Today, we're going to make it happen, starting with this seemingly ordinary rose branch. First, we need to prepare our rose cutting. Step 1 is to trim off all the leaves, leaving a clean stem. By removing the leaves, we help the plant focus its nutrients on root development instead of feeding the leaves. We'll cut the branch into small sections, each with at least one node. That little node is crucial because that's where the roots will sprout. Be careful not to damage it. We're prepping for year-round blooming, after all. Now, here comes the fun part. No need for expensive chemicals or root stimulators. Aloe vera is the natural superhero that helps stimulate roots. Cut a small piece of aloe and gently insert the stem into it. Aloe not only keeps the cutting moist, but also contains natural antibacterial properties to protect the plant from bacterial infections. And here's the secret sauce for strong rose growth, an egg and lemon mixture. The egg yolk provides protein, calcium, and essential nutrients that nourish and support root growth. Lemon juice contains citric acid, which dissolves calcium from the egg and soil, enhancing calcium absorption for the rose cutting. Together, the egg and lemon create a slightly acidic environment while also fighting off bacteria and fungi, giving the roots a strong, healthy start. And don't worry, your plant won't start laying eggs. We also can't forget another important ingredient: garlic. Garlic contains natural antibacterial and antifungal compounds, protecting cuttings from harmful infections. Additionally, it stimulates root formation by providing natural nutrients and promoting cell division. Using garlic during propagation encourages faster and healthier root growth without the need for chemical treatments. A bit of crushed garlic in the egg-lemon mix, and you've got a powerful, nutrient-rich antibacterial solution. Prepare a plastic cup and fill it about halfway with sand. Next, we'll gently insert the rose cutting, already wrapped in aloe, into the sandy soil mixture. Then, pour the egg-lemon-garlic mix on top. This helps add nutrients and keeps the cutting moist, ensuring the roots develop quickly. To speed up the process, we'll cover it with a clear plastic lid, creating a perfect mini greenhouse that retains moisture and provides the best conditions for root growth. It's like we've built a mini spa for our rose cutting. And after 5 days, look at our success. Tiny purple leaves have appeared. This is the sign that your rose cutting has begun to grow strong roots below the surface. Isn't it amazing? With just a few simple ingredients, your cutting has sprouted roots in no time. Now, let's check out how the roots have grown. Look at this beautiful development. The thick, white roots are a result of the nourishing egg and aloe combination. This is proof of the perfect blend of agricultural science and nature. We've successfully helped our rose cutting grow strong roots and thrive using just an egg, lemon, garlic, and a bit of aloe. Now, you can plant it outside and enjoy roses blooming all year round. And remember, you don't have to be an expert, just a bit of creativity, and your plants will thank you. Next, we'll try a special method to propagate roses. But not with grafting or traditional cuttings this time. We're using tomatoes. Yes, you heard that right, and don't worry, we're not making a salad. First, choose a strong, mature rose branch. It needs to be sturdy and free of wilting because only the strongest branches will grow roots under these new conditions. Next, carefully remove about an inch of the outer bark from the rose branch. This step is essential to stimulate root growth. Like opening a door to let fresh air into the house, we're setting the stage for something new. By removing the green layer just beneath the bark, we're creating the perfect environment for the branch to start rooting. This is a critical step in air layering, a propagation technique where the branch stays attached to the parent plant while developing roots. And now for our secret ingredient, a tomato. You might think tomatoes are only for delicious meals, but today it's going to play a key role in helping our rose cutting root. Cut the tomato in half horizontally and get ready for the next step. Gently place half of the tomato over the cut section of the rose branch. The tomato will provide natural moisture, promoting root growth from the exposed part of the branch. Make sure the tomato stays snug, just like placing a slice of cheese on your pizza. To keep the tomato in place, use a few toothpicks to secure it. Remember to trim off any excess parts of the toothpick. Now, your rose cutting is ready to start its rooting journey. Take a plastic cup and cut it in half. This cup acts like a mini greenhouse, keeping the moisture in for the rose branch. Place the cut cup over the branch and tomato. We're creating the ideal environment for your rose cutting to develop roots. Secure the cup with a zip tie. Cocoa peat, or coconut coir is a fantastic medium for retaining moisture. Mix it with water to create the perfect consistency for the next step. This is where the roots will grow, and cocoa peat will help retain moisture for the cutting. Finally, to keep the system moist and create optimal conditions for root growth, cover the entire setup with a plastic bag. This will create a mini greenhouse-like environment, keeping the inside air perfectly humid. After about a month, check out the results. If you've been patient, you'll see something magical roots have formed. And don't worry, the tomato hasn't ripened. The important thing is that the rose cutting is now ready for the next step. At this point, we've nearly completed the process of propagating roses using tomatoes and a plastic cup. Now that the roots have developed strong enough, we will proceed to separate the new cutting and plant it in a pot for the rose to bloom year-round. For the third method, I also selected a healthy rose cutting. Using pruning shears, I removed all the leaves. Next, I used a tool to strip off 3 sections of bark. You can see that this rose branch is full of thorns. Be careful if you try this yourself. Next, I cut a clove of garlic in half horizontally. Pick up the rose cutting and rub the exposed sections of the stem with the garlic. This allows the beneficial compounds in the garlic to penetrate the branch. Prepare a small pot of sand that fits the rose cutting perfectly. I placed the cutting in the sand, then covered it with a layer of sand, leaving just a little bit of the branch exposed. Spray the pot evenly with a mist sprayer. Cover the pot tightly with plastic. "35 days later, you can see that from the small rose cutting, new shoots and roots have grown profusely. Transfer the new rose plant to a larger, nutrient-rich pot so it's ready for the next phase of growth. For method 4. Before cutting the branch, pay attention to the node positions on the branch. These will be the spots where new shoots will sprout. Cut a 10 centimeters section, making sure the nodes are in the middle. Using pruning shears, I cut for rose branches. On the opposite side of the nodes, I cut into the stem deeply enough to expose the white inner tissue. I then split an onion in half and rubbed the juice onto the exposed tissue of the rose cutting. Onions contain antifungal and antibacterial compounds, which protect the rose from infection while encouraging root development. Prepare a small pot of sand and gently place the 4 cuttings into it, with the nodes facing upward. One month later. You can see the rose cuttings have developed a healthy root system with plenty of young green leaves reaching for the sky. I'm taking the 4 new rose plants out of the pot so you can see them more closely. Now, I'm planting the rose plants into each nutrient-rich pot and watering them thoroughly to support further growth. In the final method, semi-hardwood cuttings are cuttings taken from stems that have partially matured, transitioning from softwood to hardwood. They are typically taken in late summer or early autumn when the stem has hardened but still retains some flexibility. This stage offers a high potential for root formation due to the combination of stem firmness and active cell growth. Semi-hardwood cuttings are commonly used for propagating shrubs, fruit trees, and ornamental plants like roses, azaleas, and jasmine. Cut the branch into sections about 20 centimeters long. Make sure to pay attention here. Cut the ends at a slant, not straight. Next, I prepared a pot of nutrient-rich soil to provide the plant with everything it needs for healthy growth. I applied fungicide to the ends of the cuttings to protect them from diseases caused by fungi, such as mold, root rot, and other fungal issues that can affect plant health and yield. Then, insert the cutting into the soil about 6 to 7 centimeters deep, ensuring that the cutting stands upright. Slowly water the pot to ensure the soil is sufficiently moist. Cover the freshly planted cuttings with plastic bottles to create a sealed environment. After 12 days, I removed the plastic bottles to allow the cuttings to be exposed directly to sunlight. You can see that small green shoots have started to appear at the nodes. After 15 days, the shoots have grown longer, so I lightly loosen the topsoil to help the roots breathe better. After 38 days, you can see we've successfully propagated the cuttings. The rose leaves have grown abundantly, looking vibrant and healthy for their continued growth. So, we've now explored 5 top techniques for propagating roses from cuttings. Each method has its unique advantages, but all yield fantastic results. No matter which method you choose, as long as you follow the steps correctly, you'll soon have strong, thriving roses blooming year-round. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.